Hello and welcome to CATIA V5 Foundation course. Today we are going to start a sketcher. So if you want to create a 3D model, first you need to master a sketcher workbench. So sketcher is a 2D workbench where you can create a sketches and you can convert that sketches into 3D geometry using a 3D geometry creation tools. So in this session we are going to learn everything about the sketcher. So how to create a profile, how to modify the profile, and how to make a parametric profile. So these are the three stages we are going to see. That is profile creation, profile modification, and then a dimensioning and constraining. So I am starting with the stage 1, that is profile creation. We will move further for the next slide. So here you can see we have all profile creation tools. So that are profile, predefined profile. So profile is a main toolbar and predefined profile, circle, line, conic and spline. These are the sub toolbars of profile toolbar. So if you use these drop downs, you can get this sub toolbars. So we are going to see these all toolbars with all the tools one by one. Tools are very simple. See the video, practice them very well, and you can create any profile using profile creation tools. Let us go to CATIA and we will see how to create the predefined profile first. Now you all are knowing how to enter into a part design workbench. Now I will show you how to enter into a sketcher workbench. So for that, here you have a quick view toolbar. The function of quick view toolbar is you can orient the planes as per your requirement. So this is front, this is back, left, right, top and bottom. So we are going to learn and practice the profile creation tool or whole sketching process on the front view only. Then you can learn how to create the sketches on other remaining planes. So first of all, click on the front view and here you have the sketcher tool. So click on this sketch and select this plane. Now here you can see we are enter into a sketching module. So first we will rearrange the toolbar quickly. So here you can see these are the profile creation tools. This is a sketch tool. This is a supportive toolbar. I will show you the function of that. This is nothing but a operation toolbar or modification toolbar. And third one is a dimensioning and constraint toolbar. Now after recognizing and arranging the toolbar properly, we can start the process. Before starting the process, some things you should know. That is nothing but this rectangle is nothing but white color rectangle is nothing but a representation of your plane, selected plane. This is a V axis, this is a H axis, and referring that axis, we are going to create our sketch. Now you can pan it and you can keep it anywhere. But this is nothing but your genesis of the sketch, means start of your sketch. This is the 0, 0 location. Now, if you are a beginner and if plane is tilted by you like this, see why I'm telling this all things before starting, because you will understand when this kind of situation comes how you can tackle it. So you can't work on this tilted plane, you need a plane normal to your eyesight. So to do that, you have an option that is nothing but a normal view, and this toolbar is called as a view toolbar. Here you have a normal view tool. So click on it, you will get once again the normal plane as per your requirement. I will show you once again. So this is a tilted plane. You can click on this. It will give you a normal plane. So like this, you can reorient the plane using a normal view option. Now we will start with our first profile toolbar, that is nothing but a predefined profile. So now I don't need this toolbars. So I'm keeping this aside, and here I will show you the sub toolbars of profile toolbar. So first is a predefined profile, second one is a circle, second one is a circle, third one is line, then ellipse, then spline. So we are going to explore this all tools one by one. Now I am starting with predefined profile. So we will start with this sub toolbar, that is a predefined profile. Name itself tells a story. You have all predefined profiles like rectangle, 3-point rectangle, parallelogram, elongated slot, etc. etc. Now we will start with the first tool of predefined profile, that is nothing but rectangle. Now if you want to create a rectangle, you have to click on the rectangle tool first. Now this orange color is nothing but the tool is activated. Now you can create a rectangle. Now to create a rectangle, you need to define first corner point, drag and define second corner point. But see, if you click on the particular tool for once, this is a single execution. Means see, I will click this once, I will create it, tool will terminate automatically after creating the rectangle. This behavior is same like all other tools. Now if you want to create this kind of rectangle continuously, you have to double click. Means if you double click on any other tool, it will generate that profile repetitively. So for example, I am double clicking on the rectangle. See, now I can create a continuous rectangle. Now if you want to terminate this process and you want to create other profile, you need to click or press escape button from the keyboard for twice. So I hope you understood how to create the rectangle. Now we will see the next tool, that is a oriented rectangle. This is nothing but a 3-point rectangle or slanted rectangle. So how to execute it? You need to define first point. You will get one line like element. You need to define the second point, but keep this slanted. Otherwise it is look like a regular rectangle. So define the second point, drag parallelly and define third point. So this is also single execution, double click to create continuous. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have to define first point, second point, drag parallelly, define third point. So this is nothing but a slanted rectangle. This one is a normal rectangle and this one is a slanted rectangle. I hope you understood it. Now we will see the next tool, parallelogram. So click on the parallelogram tool. Define the first point of the base of parallelogram and define the second point of the base of the parallelogram. Now see here, a blue color is coming on the screen. See, if I disturb this position, it will become white. But see, how I take this cursor towards horizontal, it will become blue once it horizontally straight. So blue color shows the straightness. Like you can see the vertical straightness as well and horizontal straightness. So this thing you have to keep noted. So now define the second point of the parallelogram and see. So this defines what I am doing. I am changing the location of the mouse. I am dragging left and right. So this is a right-handed parallelogram. This is a left-handed parallelogram. Whatever orientation you required, click on the screen, you will get that kind of parallelogram. You can double click on this and you can create the parallelogram continuously. So you can create a vertical base parallelogram as well, inclined base parallelogram as well, and horizontal base parallelogram as well. So like this, you can create a parallelogram. Now I will delete this existing profiles to show you the next. I hope you understood still now. Now we will see how to create a elongated hole. So this is also a frequently used tool in a mechanical profile. So elongated hole, to create a elongated hole, click on the elongated hole tool, define the first point of the elongated hole, drag it vertically, horizontally or inclinedly. That is your call. First I am showing you the horizontal elongated hole. So, so drag it horizontally, define the second point of a elongated hole and then drag your mouse away from the second center. See, now you can resize it, click on the screen and define the elongated hole. If you want to change the dimension of this profile, that we are going to discuss in the upcoming session. Now I will show you vertical elongated hole. The procedure is same. I defined the 2 point vertically and third point like this. So this is a vertical elongated hole. Now if you want to create an inclined elongated hole, define this 2 point inclinedly, having some angle. So click on the screen, drag and click. So like this you can create the elongated hole. You need to define a 2 points, drag and click, you will get the elongated hole. Now next is cylindrical elongated hole. Cylindrical elongated hole means this is a second type of elongated hole where the profile of elongated hole is a arc. Here the base profile of elongated hole is line, so it is a linear elongated hole. If your base profile of elongated hole is arc, then that is called as a cylindrical elongated hole. So how to define it? Very simple. Click on the tool, define the center of base circle. You will get one construction circle and your cursor is rotating or floating on that circle. So you can drag it to define the radius or distance from the center, and you can define your first point and second point like this and drag. So in case 1 we defined a point linearly, here we are defining a point in a circular manner. So this is nothing but cylindrical elongated hole. Once again I will show you. Click on the tool, define the center, drag, click the first point and second point of the arc and then drag. I hope you understood it. Tool is very simple. So this is also dependent on the 3 clicks. First click of center, second click of the start point of the arc, third click is end point of arc, drag and click. So it is dependent on the 4 clicks. You will get the cylindrical elongated hole. So I hope you understood the both types of elongated hole. Now I will show you the next profile creation tool, that is nothing but keyhole profile. So profile is looking like a keyhole, so it is called as a keyhole profile. If the requirement is matching to this profile, you can use it. So click on the tool, define the first point of the keyhole profile, define the second point of the keyhole profile, drag, define the first profile by dragging the mouse and click, and define the second profile of a keyhole profile, drag and click on the screen, you will get the keyhole profile. Once again, I am going to create a keyhole profile. So select the keyhole profile, define the first point, second point, then third click is for the first profile, fourth click is for the second profile, and you will get your keyhole profile. Like this, you can create vertical keyhole profile, you can create the horizontal keyhole profile like this, and you can create the angular keyhole profile. So how you define your first 2 points, the orientation is dependent on that. So this is a third click and this is a fourth click. So like this, you can create a keyhole profile. I hope you understood it. Now we will move further for the next tool, that is nothing but hexagonal shape. So hexagon is also a frequently used shape in a mechanical design. So the tool is there. So click on the hexagon, define the center of the hexagon. You can drag and resize it. You can rotate it and you can define the hexagon like this. Once again I will show you. Click on the hexagon, define the center, drag it to change the size, rotate the mouse to reorient the hexagon, and you can redefine the size once you reorient, and click on the screen to execute the hexagon. So like this, quickly you can create the hexagon as per your requirement. So I hope you understood the tools, and tools are very simple. See this video, practice it very well, and you can work with it. Now we will move further for the next tool. Before that I will delete these profiles. And now next tool is rectangle, but the different type of rectangle, that is a centered rectangle. If center is known, you can create a rectangle from that center. For example, I want to create the rectangle from this center, default 0, point. So take your cursor towards that, click there and drag diagonally and click on the screen. So like this you can create a centered rectangle. See, I will show you once again. Now I want to create a center rectangle from this point. See, one thing I think you observed, if you take your cursor toward one point and if point is snapped, you will get a concentric circle. One is a outer circle and inner circle is filled, and that is in blue color. See, that is nothing but you snapped the point. So now after clicking on this point, drag diagonally and you will create a centered rectangle. See, so tool is very simple. I hope you understood it. If you don't have a point, then also you can click on the screen anywhere and drag and click, you will get the center rectangle. Now next and last tool of predefined profile is centered parallelogram. What is the difference between center rectangle and parallelogram? I will tell you. If your center axis is inclined, means what? In this case, if I create the center axis that is a horizontal and vertical, these are straight axis. But see, if your axis is having like this, somewhat like this, then you want to create a profile parallel to this center line, then you need to use a centered parallelogram. So click on this tool, select first center line, second center line and drag. It will create a center parallelogram. Once again I will show you. So first of all, the axis is important. To create an axis, you can use this tool from profile toolbar, axis. And defining axis is very simple. Define a first point of axis and define the second point of axis. And then select the center parallelogram, select first axis, second axis, drag and click on the screen. Like this, you can create a center parallelogram. So here we completed our first profile toolbar, that is predefined profile. See this video carefully and practice the each and every tool for couple of time and you can work with them. Now we will move further to the next toolbar, that is a circle and types of circle. Now we will see the next sub toolbar of profile toolbar, that is nothing but a circle and types of circle. So without wasting much time, we will start the first tool of circle or first type of circle, that is a circle tool. Tool is very simple. Simply you need to click on the tool, define the center, drag and click on the screen. So like this you can define the circle. Double click on the tool and you can create the circle continuously. I hope you understood it. Like this you can create the circle. Now we will move for the next tool, that is 3-point circle. So name itself tells a story. You need to define a 3-point and it will create the circle. So you can create this circle without point or without existing point and with existing point. So see, if you want to create without existing point, click on the tool define the first point, define the second point, and define the third point. It will create a 3-point circle. But basically this circle is not created like this. This circle is created using existing point. For example, I have this 3 point on the screen. The center of these three circles, that is nothing but an existing point. So using that points, you can create this 3-point circle. So click on the tool, define first point, second point, and third point. Now see, this 3-point circle is dependent on the location of this center. See, if I change the location of this center, automatically my 3-point circle will update or behave. Like this, you can create a 3-point circle passing through the existing 3 points. You can use this point tool also. If you double click on this point tool and if you define the 3 points, you can use 3-point circle to create the 3-point circle using this existing points. See, if I relocate these points, my circle is going to behave likewise. So this is nothing but a 3-point circle. I hope you understood it. Now we will move further for the next type of circle, that is nothing but circle using coordinate. This circle we are not going to use, but I don't prefer, but you can use if your requirement is matching to this. If you want to use this circle, you need to define one point first. This is the first requirement. Then you can select this tool, circle using coordinates, select that point, and then change the diameter, sorry, radius. So press OK, you will get the circle. So circle is too small because I use 30 radius. So what I will do, I will show you with the other radius. So that is a larger one, you can see. So click on the tool, select the point, and define the radius. See, the circle is created with the 500 radius. So like this, you can use this tool, that is nothing but circle using coordinates. I hope you understood it. To create this type of circle, you need to create one point first, select that point, provide the radius value, press OK. So this is the procedure. Now we will move further for the next tool, that is nothing but tritangent circle. So circle is made up of the three faces where it is tangent. So now I will show you this with the simple example. So first I will create one rectangle. So I have this three edges, means three faces, using which I can create the tritangent circle. Tool is very simple. So simply click on the tritangent circle tool and select the three edges or three faces. See, it will create the tritangent circle. Now this circle is tangent to these three faces, and it is not going to break the relationship, because here you can see there are two green lines. If you see here, that is nothing but a tangential constraint, and that we are going to discuss in upcoming videos. Due to that, this relation is maintained. So like this, you can create a tritangent circle once again like this. You need to select only the three lines, it will create. If I create the three lines, yes, I'm going to show you this tool, but time being I am creating the three lines to show you the one more example of tritangent circle. That is nothing but if I have triangle, then also I can use this tool to create a tritangent circle. I hope you understood it, how to create a tritangent circle. Now here we are completed the types of circle. Now we will move further for the next tool, that is nothing but types of arcs. So here we have 3-point arc, 3-point arc starting with the limits, and arc tool. Now we have the two types of arc which are defined in the sketches or engineering sketches, that is a free arc, and second one is center and arc. Free arc means only a radius is provided And in center and arc, the center is also defined and the radius is provided from that center. So if you have a free arc, you can use these two tools, and if you have the center and arc, then you can use this arc tool. Now I will show you this both in a comparison basis. So see, I will create one center line here, horizontal, and first I am going to create a arc using this tool, 3-point arc. Here you can define one start point, orientation point, and end point. So like this, you can define this 3-point arc. So this is convex. If you want to create concave, so define a start point, orientation point, and end point. So like this, you can create this 3-point arc. So how you define the point, you will get the arc likewise. See, need to define only the 3 points, start, orientation, and end. I hope you understood it. Now I will create this second type of free arc in front of you, that is start with the limits. So here the creation of sequence of creation of point or clicking sequence is different than the first type. Here you need to define start point, end point, and then orientation point. In previous method what we did, we defined start point, orientation point, and end point. But here we are doing somewhat different. We are defining first start point, end point, and orientation point. This is only the difference between these two types, start point, end point, orientation point. Once again, start point, end point, orientation point. Like this, you can define this second type of arc. I hope you understood this both type of arc. I took this arc, I shown this arc on the comparison basis. Now we will move further for the next and last type of arc, that is nothing but arc which is nothing but center and arc. Here first of all you need to define one center, then drag the mouse and then define a start point and end point of the arc. See what is happening, we are defining the arc from the center and we are defining start and end. Like this you can create this center and arc as per your requirement. So here we completed a circle and types of circle. I hope you understood it. Practice it very well and use them wherever it required. Now we will see the next sub toolbar of profile toolbar, that is nothing but a line and types of line. Tools are very simple. See the procedure, practice it very well and you can use it. So click on the first tool, that is line. So once you click on this tool, you need to define only the two end points of the line because it is a finite line. So like this you can define the line. If you want to create this repeatedly, double click on this and you can define. But see, I want to show you something different. If you want a horizontally straight line, you know that the blue color is nothing but a straightness. So define these 2 points when the color is blue and line is horizontal. This is horizontally straight line. Like that you can create vertical straight line, and angular line is nothing but white. So like this you can define a lines as per your requirement. I hope you understood it and you can create the line. Now we will move further for the next type of line, that is nothing but infinite line. So we see infinite line, now we will see infinite line. So click on this, but see, if you want to create an infinite line, you need to work with sketch tool also, because here you can see when you click on the infinite line tool, then these three options will activate under sketch tools, and this will help you to change the orientation of the line. So if I want horizontal, I will keep on H and I will click on the screen. So this is a horizontal infinite line which is having no ends. Now I will create the vertical infinite line. So once again click on the infinite line option, select vertical and click on the screen. It will create vertical infinite line. Now if you want an angular infinite line, click on the tool once again, select the third type, define the point, and it will become a hinge. See, and click on the screen to create the line. So like this you can create inclined infinite line. So like this simply you can define the infinite line. See this video for a couple of time and you can practice it very well. I hope you understood how to create an infinite line. Now we will move further for the next tool, that is nothing but a bitangent line. Now sometime it is very useful. Now to create a bitangent line you need two circles or two arcs or circle and arc combination. Now I will show you this with two circles first and then I will show you with the arc as well. So I have two circle, one is bigger, one is smaller, and now I will show you how to create the bitangent line. It's very simple. You need to select the circles as I am doing and you can get the bitangent line. So like this you can create the bitangent line. See what I am doing, I am selecting external side of the circle and line is created which is tangent to that both circle. Now I will show if I change the selection sequence how it is going to affect on the line. So click on the tool, I am selecting this part of the circle and I am selecting this part of that other circle. See, you will get the cross line. Means if you do the cross selection, you will get the cross bitangential line. So I hope you understood it. This is only the function of the tool and you can work with arc as well. So if I have arc instead of circle, there also you can define the bitangent line. So select the tool and select the arcs. So it will create a bitangent line which is joining to that arc. So like this you can create a bitangent line using the bitangent line tool. Now we will move further for the next tool, that is nothing but bisecting line. Now if you want to create a line which is passing through the bisection of two cross lines. For example, if I have first line like this and second line like this, and now I need a line which is passing through the bisection of these two lines. So that is only the purpose of this tool. So click on the tool and select that two lines. It will create a bisecting line. Now I selected this part of the two cross lines. I got a line like this. If I select this part of the cross line or this corner of the cross line, I will get the bisecting line passing through that corner. See, select the bisecting line and this time I am selecting this two lines. It will create the bisecting line like this. So you can use a rectangle as well to create a bisecting line. I will show you. So select this bisecting line tool and you can select these two lines. It will create the bisecting line. This needs only the corner created by the two lines. Then it will create the line passing through that point, that intersection point, and you will get the bisecting line. I hope you understood it how to create a bisecting line. Now we will move further for the next tool, that is nothing but a last tool from the line toolbar, that is line normal to curve. Yes, you can create line normal to line very easily. You can create one horizontal line and vertical line. So that is nothing but a line normal to line. If you require a line normal to curve, then the manual construction without this tool is having a multiple steps. You need to create curve first, then you need to create a tangent line, and then you need to create the line normal to that tangent line. But if you want to skip this all steps and you want to create the line normal to curve quickly, you can use this tool, line normal to curve. To execute this tool, we need a arc first, and then you can select this tool, select the arc, drag and click. See, like this you can simply create the line normal to curve. Double click on this tool and you can create the lines as many as possible as per your requirement. So where you click, this tool will generate a line for you. So like this you can create line normal to curve. Instead of this arc you can use circle as well. Like this you can create line normal to curve. Here we completed all types of lines. I hope you understood all the tools, practice it very well and use them wherever you require. Now we will see the next sub toolbar of profile toolbar, that is nothing but a conic. So this toolbar is going to help you to create the conic profiles like ellipse, parabola by focus, hyperbola by focus and conic arc. So without wasting much time, we will see how to create these profiles, conic profiles. So first I will show you how to create the ellipse. So ellipse is nothing but, or we construct the ellipse using a major axis and minor axis, you all are knowing. Here also we need to define a major axis and then minor axis and you can create the ellipse. So simply click on the ellipse tool, click on the screen to define the center and drag. If you are dragging this horizontally, you are defining a major axis horizontally. If you are dragging this vertically, you are defining the major axis vertically. And if you are dragging this inclinedly, you are defining the major axis inclinedly. So I will show you first with the horizontal. Define the major axis, click, and then define the minor axis and click. So like this simply you can create the ellipse. So click once again. I am defining major axis now vertically and I am defining the minor axis horizontally. So like this you can create the ellipse. If you want inclined ellipse, define your major axis inclined and then minor axis. See, you can drag the mouse and click on the screen to define the ellipse. I hope you understood how to create the ellipse. That is very simple. Need to define one major axis and then minor axis. The ellipse is generated for you. Now we will move further for the next tool, that is nothing but parabola by focus. So now how to create a parabola by focus? See the steps carefully and follow the same steps. You also can generate a parabola by focus. Click on the tool. First define the focal point on the screen. You can define a focal point here as well, but I am defining here to show you the more flexible way or options. So click on the screen and see here, drag to change the focal length. So what I am doing, I am dragging the mouse outward defined focal point. So after defining the focal point, define the focal length and click on the screen. Define the first handle of the parabola and then second handle of the parabola. So like this you can create concave parabola. If you want convex parabola, then click on the once again that same tool, define the focal point. See, you can orient the parabola like this. So this is concave, this is a convex. So I want convex now and this is my focal length I defined. Click on the screen, define the first part and second part. You will get the parabola like this. So this is nothing but parabola by focus. I will show you once again. So click on the parabola by focus. Define the focal point. Define the orientation. Then define the focal length. And after clicking on the screen to define the focal length, define the first part and second part, you will get the parabola. So like this, you can create your own parabola by focus. Now next, hyperbola by focus. Now procedure to create the hyperbola by focus is somewhat similar. There is some difference that I will show you. So click on the hyperbola by focus, define the focal point, define the orientation, define the focal length Now I want a concave hyperbola. So I am keeping this orientation. Define the focal length. After defining the focal length, click on the screen. Then define this distance between the two arms. So I'm dragging the mouse. I'm not doing anything. Only I'm dragging the mouse. See. And now after defining this distance, click on the screen. Define the first part and second part. So this is hyperbola bifocus. Once again, I will repeat this procedure for you to create the convex type of hyperbola bifocus. So select this hyperbola bifocus, select the focal point, define the orientation. This time I want convex, so I am defining the orientation like this. Then define the focal length, click on the screen, define the length between the arms by dragging the point as I am doing. What I am doing, I am dragging the mouse up and down to change this length. Define the length, then define first point and second point, you will get the hyperbola by focus. So here I shown you how to create the hyperbola by focus. I hope you understood it. Practice it. You will also can create the hyperbola by focus. Now next I will show you how to create the conic arc. Now first of all, we need to understand what is mean by simple arc and what is mean by conic arc. So simple arc is driven by R value and the conic arc is defined by conic factor, that is nothing but rho value. Rho value dwells between 0.0012 to 0.999. It is neither be 0 nor be 1, but you need to understand one thing or note down this thing or remember one thing. If your rho value is zero point 0.5, that conic arc behave like parabola. If your rho value is 0.432, then it behaves like ellipse. And if your conic factor rho value is 0.6789, then it behaves like hyperbola. Yes, the same conic arc having the three phases dependent on the rho value or conic factor. Yes, this is the explanation. I'm going to show you this actually on the screen. Now, let us start with the procedure. Now we will see the next sub toolbar is spline, and the tool is spline. It's very simple tool. Click on the tool and define some point on the screen. Here you are defining the control points. So where there you click, you will get one point over there that is called as a control point. To stop this tool, press escape and you will get the spline on the screen. And you can drag this point to change the shape. So this is nothing but a property of spline tool. This spline is having a smooth continuity or curvature continuity, and this is used in many high-ended application that we are going to see in our professional course. So where we are going to discuss the high-ended usages of these tools. But here you can use it as a path or guide for the rib tool that we are going to see in a part modeling or part design workbench. So procedure of tool is very simple. Learn how to create the spline and you can use it wherever it required. So where there is a click, there is a control point and you can disturb it to change the shape. So escape button is for the termination and you will get the segment of spline on your screen. I hope you understood how to create the spline. Now we will see the next type of profile creation tool, and that is the last tool of profile creation. That is nothing but a profile tool. Yes, this is a first tool, but I'm showing you this as a last tool because it is having some special characteristics. So this tool will help you to create a closed loop profiles that are polygonal or the combination of line and arc. So first I will show you the polygonal type of profile. So click on this tool. You can continuously define the line segments, and you can close the loop, and once you close the loop, automatically this tool will terminate, because this is designed to create a closed loop profiles. So like this you can create any closed loop shape as per your requirement very quickly using this tool. So you can create any random profile as well. So here, when I try to create a random profile, I got one circular profile as well. Yes, this tool can create the circular profile as well, that I am going to show you in a next example. Now I will show you the second example using the profile tool. That is nothing but I'm going to create the profile which is the combination of line and circle. So here I'm taking an example of elongated hole. Yes, we have a tool, but this is a simple example, so I am using this to show you this second behavior of the profile tool. So click on the profile tool, define a start point of the line, and don't define a second point of the line. Before defining that, click on the first click of the mouse, keep pressed and drag and release the button after some distance. So like this, the circle is converted into arc. Then define the end of the arc. Automatically it will convert once again in the line form. And now once again click on the first button of the mouse, keep pressed, drag upside and release the button. Like this you can quickly create the elongated hole. If you are finding this method is not a simple method, I will show you the second method also, by which you can quickly create, but the result will remain same. So once again I will define the line. This time I am defining a whole line by defining the 2 points. Now I will use this option tangent arc to convert this line segment into a arc. Create the arc, complete the arc, click on the screen, automatically the line will continue. Then click on the screen once again and select this option once again and close the arc. So like this you can create the closed loop profile, which is a combination of line and circle. So I will show you one more profile and then we will conclude the tool. So click on the tool, define the line, define the arc, once again define the line, once again the define the arc, then line, then arc. See why I am doing this process, because here multiple time you can see how I am converting line into arc. Close the profile, and this profile is called as the bell crank lever profile. So this kind of profiles you can create using this tool. I hope you understood what is the function of the profile tool and importance of the profile tool. Where there is a closed loop profile, use this tool and quickly create the closed loops. Here we created all profile creation tools with all guidelines and tricks. See this video a couple of times and practice the tools very well, and you can create any profiles. Thank you.